Yo, what's up, guys? So right now we're just shooting at this church. It's like down the street from where I live. So I just decided to hit up Chitty, Larry to come help me out, make some more content. Obviously, we got Larry right here just modeling everything, and then we'll just add some clips and also take you some like new content. Trying to see what works for my TikTok page and what doesn't. But overall, I love y'all. Yo, what's up, guys? So we're back, kind of how we did like the Morphia collection, just kind of going through just the tops this time. We're missing some pieces. I really didn't want to put them in this part of the vlog because I want to show you guys later throughout when we roll it out, and then as well as like once we release it. We're having like a cool accessory for like a certain amount of orders for the first certain amount of orders. Like we haven't done that in a while since last year, so I'm hyped for that. But the first one we got here is like the leather jacket. Our first ever leather jacket. This screen print on the front and then embossing on the pockets. The logo is crazy. Then you got pockets obviously, and then even look at that. I don't know if you can get that, but you got printing in the pockets as well. And just like a sleeve design, you got these buckles. But overall, this is like the craziest leather jacket we've made, obviously, because it's our first one. And then we got the back. Then we got the embroidery, which this part, the back is just insane because you got the embroidery right here. You can feel it all from shoulder to shoulder, as well as like you have this red pattern print. And then I know you can't really tell, but you guys, if you can see, we got a black underlay as well. And then we got elbow pads, but this one definitely is like one of my favorites. I know a lot of people have been asking for the leather jacket. A lot of people have been just wanting more cut and sew pieces from us. This is something new, as well as like we're just trying to always make new pieces. I know once this drops, this is gonna go crazy though. And then moving forward, we have one of my favorite zip ups, and I've been seeing a lot of people like this zip up. I've been linking it in the Discord. So this is all over front print. Someone explain the process on this. So if you guys can see like this panel, this is just like one piece of sheet of fabric, and then the other one. So they have to print it precisely so it matches up with the zipper on each side. And then overall, just like you see how big that panel is on each side. So it just takes a lot of ink, takes a lot of detail, precision. Overall, one of my favorite zip ups. If you can see what it is, the graphic as well is just insane. Then we got the sleeves right here. Just a cross with our symbol. Overall, I feel like this zip up is one of my favorites though. I don't know why. And then we have this zip up. This one's like super detailed. We have one print, same thing, same procedure I would say as like the last zip up, oversized printing. So look at that. And then we got the embroidery, Eternal logo right there. Over 50K stitches just on this logo. So a lot of stitching that goes into that, and then just the imagery on this piece is just insane. Like, yeah. And then we have like, look at this sleeve. This sleeve right here, just another painting. And then we have tribal symbol. Nothing on the back. Just wanted to keep it all oriented on the front. I love this piece though. And then moving into one of my favorites, because this one is just so hard for me, at least. So we got like the all over print, like I said. So this is one panel, this is another panel. This has to be printed precisely from as well as like on the shoulder, from just complete front, nothing on the back. But we got thermal sleeves, same thermal sleeves we've been dropping, super thick. You guys already know since we've dropped a lot of thermals. But we got the eternal heart symbol on it. Overall, insane. Just like I said, I don't know, I really love this piece because you can just wear it with anything. Obviously not blue, but it's gonna be perfect for the weather. Because this collection, if you guys already know, October 21st, 7 p.m. Central Time, always on a Friday, always at 7 p.m. Central Time. We'll be moving forward to just this next tee, just Egyptian cotton as we've been using. You guys already know, like, we just produce like the high quality tees out in the market right now. And then just upfront print, overall just a slight wash to it, so it looks a little bit more like used and worn. But right now we're really, what I'm trying to do is like for Eternal is try to do like more of a mature look. As I get older, I'm gonna be turning 21 in 2 months literally, and so I don't want Eternal to always be the same thing and look the same as when I was making clothes when I was like 17, 18. And so I feel like this collection does that pretty well. We're using a lot of graphics, but that are very simple, eye-catching, bold. I really like the accents because like every garment is mostly just black, as you can tell, but and then you have like the red color accents to it to add to it. It just makes it pop. Egyptian cotton again, just regular screen print, all like oversized, and then just another like slight wash to it so it looks used. Because I'm really trying to go for like that vintage feel with this collection. And so I wanted to kind of talk about this. Like, so this is just a couple of the pieces. Obviously we're not going to show all of them as a surprise for you guys, but the accessories are fire. One accessory is one of my favorites because this collection has been made and finalized since like it started January to March. So this has been done since March. I didn't want to drop it though because most of these pieces, as you can tell, they're like more for cold weather oriented, fall weather in my opinion, as well as the colors. We're gonna move into spring if I would have dropped it after March, and it just wouldn't have fit right. So this is how long time stuff takes to like release. But then you have like Morphia, which we made it like, I think we just dropped it in September. We made it in July. So some collections take time, and some collections will release if the time is right, in the sense, is what I'm trying to get to. So my opinion out there for everybody watching, if you own a brand and stuff, don't try to like, just because you have it finished, don't put it out. Cause at the end of the day, you might just go over stuff that everything can always be like reworked, in my opinion. This collection was about to be a 22-piece collection. I said no, cause I'm gonna try to limit it down. Now we got 12 pieces releasing, the best out of, so we just dropped 10 pieces out of the collection that I didn't think that were the best. So these are the best pieces that are releasing, in my opinion, as well as like the accessories are insane. We got, I'm not gonna get into them because they're just too fire to talk about right now. But overall, that's just my opinion, and that's how I look at it. Is like, why am I gonna rush something when it doesn't need to be rushed? And sometimes the time isn't always right to release it. And so with this collection, a lot of you probably gonna ask me why we named it Devil May Cry. There's like really two reasons. One, because it was kind of like we were just sending stuff. Me and Kevin, he designed everything here. Like this whole collection was designed by Still at Night. My last collection was designed by Jonathan, Spooky Dior. We'll put his ad right here. So thank you to both of them. Like they've been with me since the beginning. They're like brothers to me. I love them. And they truly believe in Eternal, and I know all of us are grateful for everybody that supports us. So we named it Devil May Cry because Kevin wanted to base it off the anime, and I was like, that's fire. I like the anime as well. And two was like, I feel like we have a lot of Jesus pieces in this collection, and it was just more like, just, I don't know, it just felt right. The Devil May Cry is like kind of just like overcoming your temptations, like trying to stay true to yourself in life. And I realized like that's so much harder as I get older, because like I'm just always trying to do what's right for me, but as well as like you always have the world telling you, and sometimes the world is not going to point you to the best direction. They're going to point you to like decisions that you don't want to make. And so when I choose something, when I try to do the right, I know like the devil's crying in the sense because he can't see me fail, he can't see me down, he can't see me depressed. Another thing was like, this collection means a lot to me because during that time I was going through a lot. I had just like lost my grandfather, and you know, I love him dearly, so RIP to the GOAT. But so at that time, I was just going through a lot. This collection, everything that I do, Eternal is like really, when I think of Eternal, I don't just think of it as clothes or a company. I think of it as like someone that's been there for me when I need it the most. Like I've always been goal oriented, always focused. Even through whatever I go through, I just know like I have to get it done by the end of the day. You know, I might not wake up tomorrow for whatever reason. And so when I say that, it's like whatever you're going through, like mentally, I've been there, bro. Like I wouldn't say like suicidal, but I've been depressed. and I have like I suffer from anxiety sometimes and like insecurities and stuff. It's just human things. But like I know like through my clothes I feel confident putting it on because I know I made it and I know it looks good. So if everybody out there, like, I know you guys feel good and look good when you wear Eternal, and that makes me happy. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this, like, supporting this collection, because without you guys, obviously, none of this would be possible. Honestly, I love y'all. Thank you for all the support. We got this releasing October 21st, 7 p.m. Central Time. As well as, like, I don't know what next clip is or whatever, but I just want to say I truly appreciate it. I know my whole team appreciates it. I love y'all.